I'm Haven McClure. I am the McCollum Hall Council President, and my goal for first semester was to make sure that everybody in Hall Council was getting to know each other. We all became really good friends by the end of the year, and I think that we accomplished that goal. And then second semester was to put on some really awesome events, and I definitely think we accomplished that goal. We had some record high of attendance in our events this semester, and that is really impressive for us because we come from a really small hall council with a really small building. I would like to talk to you today about McCollum Hall Prom. That was my personal favorite event. It was our last event that we did. We were able to dedicate a very large portion of our budget to it, and we had a super high attendance rate of 32 residents. A lot of enthusiasm, many people dressed up, everyone loved the music, the food, the dancing. It seemed like all the residents had a really good time, so overall that definitely has to be my favorite event.
Hello, my name is Ariana White, and I am the Vice President of McCollum Hall Council. This year has been amazing and filled with making so many new friends and making memories, and I wouldn't change it for anything. A brief history of McCollum Hall is that it was built in the 1950s and was named after Edith McCollum. Edith McCollum was the housing director for the Florida State College for Women and was such a strong and amazing leader, and we strive to live up to her. This year's budget was $490. We knew that it was a bit smaller than we had anticipated and wanted to work within these realms of $490 as best as we could. In order to do this, we stayed aware of our budget and wanted to spend as little as possible during the fall semester. In October, we spent $41.98 for McCollum Halloween and $67.49 on Study Slam. This left us with $109.47 for the spring semester. In the spring semester, I went ahead and asked everyone to come with an event proposal and with a budget proposal in January for our first meeting of the year. At this meeting, we went ahead and came up with budget allocations for the rest of the events. In February, we spent $24.15 for the Black History Month movie marathon and close to $200 for our March events such as prom, Super Smash Bros, and the Sustainability Trivia Night. My favorite event from this year was Study Slam. Study Slam was a super fun event that allowed students to get ready for their midterms at the end of fall semester. It was one of our multiple events that we did over the winter break for students that were still on campus. This event included having subs for a healthy dinner, tutoring, and different study tips around the room. It was a great time in the McCollum Hall Lounge that allowed students to really foster their education and have just sort of a time to get some stress relief going into the midterm week. And we had almost 25 residents attending, and it was Super Smash Bros. Video game tournament is another event that I feel is worth noting. This event happened in March of 2021 and was just amazing. It included prizes, snacks, and more. This event was first mentioned back in October at IRHCU. Since then, Timothy, our historian, took over the planning process to make sure that there was an appropriate cleaning process for the equipment to keep it COVID safe. He came up with the brackets for the tournament, and he came up with all of the advertisements, including an elaborate elevator decorations and videos and flyers to be sent around. He did such a great job that we had over 30 residents in attendance who were asking for practice rounds and for round 2, and without a doubt in my mind, I can tell you that several friendships were made that night, and I am just so proud of our Hall Council for putting on that event.
My name is Timothy Neesmith. I'm the historian for the McCollum Hall Council. I would say that, Hall Council has had a very positive impact on our residents' community at McCollum Hall. We've, helped make these connections and build these relationships with people that we've never even met before, which is something that's very important, going into college and even going out of college. You make these lasting friendships with people who have such a huge impact on your life. And I know, speaking from personal experience, I've made so many great friends and have met so many amazing people during my time on Hall Council. And it has opened so many doors for me and allowed me a lot of opportunities that I won't take for granted. I'm forever grateful for the relationships I've made and the outcome of this entire experience, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm so excited to see where this takes me in the future. But thank you.
Hey Hey, I'm Marissa Calkins, and I'm the Secretary of McCollum Hall Council. With Hall Council efforts, we were able to bring together our community. Through our events, I know that resident participation has led me and other residents to making new friends. We have had our RAs get together to spread the news of our past events, which has helped bring together the community. It is always fun to have new residents come to an event and engage in our community. One of the best events was the Halloween trick-or-treating event. This was the first event put on by our Hall Council, and it was a success. We had our residents come to each floor to pick up candy and socialize. The Hall Council members had 2 bowls of candy, one filled with chocolatey candies and the other with non-peanut containing candies to be mindful of those with allergies. To prevent COVID spread, none of the residents grabbed the candy on their own, and instead the Hall Council members passed out what they wanted. We had a good turnout with lots of people coming. This was one of my favorite events because everyone dressed up and it was super cool to see other people's costumes.
Hi, my name is Annabelle. I'm a freshman in McCollum Hall and I'm the eco rep. And our events were very sustainable this year because we did not use any plastic water bottles and we kept at our budget using minimal supplies for each event.
My name is Kosi. I'm the RA at McCollum Hall, and today I'm talking about McCollum Hall Council. And yes, so I am the Hall Council liaison, and we have the positions of President, Vice President, Treasurer, Secretary, Historian, and Equal Rep. Some of our members are Ariana, Haven, Timothy, Marissa, Annabelle, and they're all great members. Haven is the president, and Annabelle is the vice president of Hall Council. But the reason I support them is because they're a great team that makes great events. It really gets people involved, and I know because I had a chance to help them out. I know sometimes when they needed help or that type of thing or assistance in any way, I was able to be there, and they were just able to get people involved and excited and making events in a time where people need to be social. It's a necessary thing that Hall Council is providing, a social outlet, a safe social outlet at that. So that is why I support Hall Council. So thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Allie Adams, and I am the advisor for the McCollum Hall Council, and this is my letter of support to them. Throughout this year, the McCollum Hall Council has exceeded all of my expectations. While we might be a smaller Hall Council, position-wise, we are not smaller in passion and the things that we have accomplished together this year. The students on the McCollum Hall Council have exceeded expectations in event planning. They've done a live action Among Us. They hosted a prom for McCollum Hall. They've done Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. They've done things for sustainability. And they continue to do the best work that they can do. And they do that full of passion and full of friendship. And they are truly incredible. Not only have they done all of those events and pushed the bar and, made their big ideas come to fruition, they also did it in the midst of a pandemic, and they didn't let the pandemic hold them back. And I couldn't be more proud of all of them. They've worked extremely well together this year and have always lended a helping hand to whoever needed it. And they have just really set the bar high for incoming Hall Councils, I think. So as their advisor, I am so proud of them and all that they have accomplished, and all that I know that they will continue to accomplish within their time at FSU. So this is my letter of support in video form. So please know that they are an incredible group of students, and I couldn't be more grateful to have had this year with them.